Tony from LC Science is one of the biggest trash talkers in the world. In fact, influencers get scared if their video gets too viral. Tony might take a shot at them while promoting his legendary LED signs. They could have a blue checkmark with millions of followers or just really colorful hair. To Tony, that is just another reason to flex his newest signboards. While some creators get lucky and slip under Tony's radar, others are not so lucky, and Tony roasts them for the whole internet to see. From fancy doctors from Beverly Hills to activists screaming their lungs out. These are the arrogant American influencers that Tony has destroyed. Starting off with a TikToker named Lynn Watchhorn, who is famous for her outspoken videos on dating and gender roles. And when Lynn claimed that men these days don't give up their seats for women anymore, Tony gave her a hilarious reality check.
Anyways, here's how to tell if your sign is cheap.
But the next roast could have gotten anyone else cancelled, because Olivia Owens is a trans influencer with over 500,000 followers living with a genetic disorder known for confidently sharing her life and identity online. So when Tony decided to roast her just for saying hi,
hello. Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business on a budget, make sure you go to the Source Factory.
People thought it might not end up well for Tony, but they forgot that Tony can't be cancelled. Tony's roast got so famous that some people started stealing the same idea.
Hello. Goodbye. Anyways, are you a business owner?
The videos got so viral that people started giving Tony the same roast treatment he gave to other influencers.
Hello. Goodbye. Anyways, goodbye. Anyways.
But things were about to get even more bizarre, because when a non-binary trans-femme gender-fluid content creator complained how they were misgendered at a pharmacy,
so I got served today at the pharmacy. Like, I'm not a man.
Tony went ahead and said what everyone else was too scared to say, and then casually explained how to spot a cheap LED sign.
So I got served today at the pharmacy, and
Sir, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap, sir.
But if that wasn't enough, when Bella Crumb, a queer influencer, tried to turn their child's simple question into a social commentary.
The little one asked me, Mommy, what's a girl? Mommy, what's a boy? What makes somebody a girl? What makes somebody a boy? Baby, I'm a they, them. I have no idea.
Tony gave Bella an answer that probably cleared all her doubts.
If you have a penis, you're a boy. Anyways, here's how to tell if your sign is cheap.
But the next influencer kept appearing in Tony's videos over and over because of their totally absurd takes. Because when a trans influencer named Lily Contino with over 400,000 followers tried to get some extra attention by making some outlandish claims about Abraham Lincoln,
did you know that Abraham Lincoln was queer?
Tony didn't even need a punchline for that.
Anyways, these signs come with a 3 to 5 year warranty.
But that wasn't the only time Lily was featured in Tony's roasts. Because when Lily told their audience something which was deeply personal,
when I got my cake pops removed, I specifically asked my surgeon to leave the bag.
Tony was just as disgusted as everyone else who had to hear that.
Anyways, here's how to tell if your sign is cheap.
In another video, when Lily was complaining about how they were misgendered 3 times in the last 24 hours,
I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours.
Tony decided to up the count and make it an even 4.
Sir, don't worry, we got you, sir. Have you ever seen such a convenient LED sign?
But that wasn't the last time Tony interacted with Lily, because when Lily did a massive face reveal to her audience after undergoing a surgery, Tony completely humbled Lily by telling her what everyone else was thinking.
Yeah, still looking like a man.
After making Lily a laughingstock, Tony turned his attention to trans comedian Stacey K, who was proudly sharing their transition journey. And while most comments were supportive of Stacey, Tony had something else in mind.
What's up, homie? Hope you never change. Come check out our perfect marquee letter.
And if that wasn't enough, when non-binary author Jeffrey Mash mentioned that he has a message just for the kids, some people thought it was inappropriate, while others said that Jeffrey just wanted to share his knowledge. But in the middle of all that, Tony had some other plans for Jeffrey.
I want to talk to the kids.
Nope. Anyways, if you want to order signs for your franchise store...
Next, Tony ran into a Las Vegas-based influencer with almost 250,000 followers named the Rainbow Teacher, who was wondering what people would think if they saw them as their teacher.
You walk into your new classroom to meet your teacher, and you see me.
And like always, Tony had the perfect comeback locked and loaded for them.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I'm homeschooling. Anyways, if you want to order signs for your franchise store...
However, when TikToker David Ngo, with almost 4 million followers, was eating a rainbow lobster, he was really surprised by the taste.
Eating a rainbow lobster. This one's pregnant! Rainbow lobster eggs?
It tastes a little zesty.
And when Tony saw that, he had some solid advice for David.
Quit that gay shit. Anyways, check out our new silly magnetic menu board.
But Tony isn't always as helpful, because when this next influencer was ranting about getting a mean comment on her social media,
People will say literally anything is masculine just to make a trans woman feel bad. Manly breath? Really?
Tony seemed to agree with the comment in a hilarious way.
What the fuck? Anyways,
Some people accuse Tony of being hateful, but in reality, he is just having fun and saying what is on his mind while also being Employee of the Year. Tony has found the most unique ways to sell his LED signs while also completely mocking these lazy influencers. Like this one time when LA-based actor Mallory Scheidel was telling her fans what men really need.
Men only want one thing, and it's not money, it's not power, it's not love.
So Tony couldn't resist taking the spotlight away and showcased one of the most beautiful LED signs.
It's not love.
it's LED sign from LC sign. Anyway,
However, the influencers kept getting crazier and saying more and more absurd things. Because when a white TikToker named Ashley claimed that he was a proud black woman, the internet wasn't sure what to say.
I'm proud to be black. I am a black, beautiful American woman.
But staying true to himself, Tony was right on the point. And this time, he even had a little surprise for Ashley.
I'm proud to be black.
and I'm proud to be Donald Trump. You know, I've been to China. Tremendous place, really.
But the craziness did not stop there, because when the next person walked in with half their head shaved and the other half dyed a bright purple and loudly declared to everyone around that they would not accept any pronoun other than she or her.
I'm a transgender woman, my pronouns are she, her, and I will only accept those pronouns.
After hearing that, Tony had no choice but to wear his cowboy hat and tell that person that their opinion means nothing to the king of LC signs.
Sir, don't worry. We got you, sir. Have you ever seen such a convenient LED sign? Just put in batteries and light them up, all with a single plug.
But that wasn't all, because when LA-based influencer Petra Pelch was complaining how it was so hard to find a masculine liberal man,
as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship.
Tony didn't have even a little bit of sympathy before totally destroying her.
Don't care. Wondering how to know your sign company is trustworthy is all about how they ship your signs.
Sometimes Tony is in a good mood and helps influencers even when they ask some dumb questions. Like this time when New York-based influencer Jessie Rose couldn't figure out a very simple question.
We're not the same person. We're here to set the record straight. We're queer.
Tony had a clear answer which must have cleared all their doubts.
What is it about us that people find so similar?
The cocks. Anyways, how to know if a sign company is capable is to check the machinery.
While Tony usually enjoys his witty comebacks against the influencers, the next influencer even made him feel uncomfortable, because when a TikToker named Lily's Cask posted a really creepy video, the reaction was so bad that he had to turn the comments off.
I'm a little trans girl, small and cute.
And when Tony finally had a reply for Lily, even he was really disgusted.
What the fuck? Anyways, for over $200, you can solve the troubles of thousands of dollars.
Up next, this next influencer tried to hop on a new trend to get some more views.
Let's see what kind of gay TikTok thinks I am.
However, when Tony saw their post, he was not impressed at all.
Let's see what kind of gay TikTok thinks I am.
No, let's not. Anyways, we've been making signage for more than 14 years.
Tony gets a lot of questions from his fans about his LED signs. But when this next influencer asked their audience something very specific,
darlings, have you ever woken up and realized that you're just a gay fairy?
Tony didn't waste any time in telling them how he feels.
Haven't tried that before, but here's how to tell if your LED sign is shit.
There are people who think that Tony only attacks influencers, but when a 5-star rated Dr. Ariel from Beverly Hills had a special offer for his fans and Tony,
Want better erections?
Tony showed that when it comes to roasting, everyone gets the same treatment.
Want better erections?
Nope. Anyways, if you want to order a sign for your franchise stores, make sure you buy from a responsible sign company.
But sometimes Tony runs into influencers who make even him speechless. Because when Tony saw 20-year-old TikTok creator Adrian dating a 63-year-old guy,
there is a 43-year age difference between us. He's older than my parents. A lot older.
Tony almost forgot how to speak English.
Anyways, how to instantly figure out your sign quality is the edge.
And if all that wasn't enough, this activist named Lee McGrief let out a primer roar in the middle of a convention.
I am going to spend the next minute screaming.
And when Lee finally stopped yelling, it didn't feel like Tony would ever want to hear from her again.
Anyways, if your LED sign is easy to rust as the time goes by, tell them to knock it off.